Another way to say it for people that are inclined physics explanation is kinetic energy and potential energy. We all learned that in basic science, probably in elementary school. When you're centering, you're gathering your body into potential energy. You have usually shifted to one side to develop one portion of your body, or one side of your body being substantial. That's like gathering up potential energy. And part of the centering of the hands, in addition to the shift of body weight, is part of that kinetic energy, okay? I'm sorry, potential energy. And as you move out, as you expand, you're converting it into motion energy, kinetic energy. And then you come right back and do it again. But as you heard, I talk about substantial, and we've talked about substantial versus insubstantial before. And that's part of the tenet. You know, we're just probably saying in a different way, one of the keys to Tai Chi is to establish what is substantial versus what is insubstantial. Okay? And I've said before you move on to the next movement, it's try to establish what is the substantial element before you get started. Once you've established that, then you execute the moving portion, the kinetic portion, if you will, or the expanding portion, and you take advantage of having moved the insubstantial part of your body, getting it into position for yet establishing what? Establishing substantial posture in a different movement. And it is shifting that energy to the other portion of your body. Usually we talk about substantial. A lot of times, if you think about substantial, you're trying to put your energy into relatively localized area, seemingly the support of the source of your energy. And you end up talking about another term, Tai Chi term. You are rooted. Rooted, substantiality, they go along together. You know, you're rooted. That means if I'm substantial in this leg, I am rooted in my right leg. From there, all my energy will then be transferred out. And it comes up here, and it starts to turn your waist, and it's going down to here to establish a relative substantial position here. Okay, sit back, substantial here, and central. Brought yourself central. Then you can turn to move your insubstantial. Make this substantial. Potential energy all in my leg and in my body here, because my core is ready to respond to my mind telling me, okay, let's go. And it starts off leg gets the signal and it's ready to go, and the insubstantial moves. You advance, forward advancement, linear advancement, rotational advancement, and in the meantime, the power has come up the back of your shoulder, or your back, trunk, your core muscles to the back and out to the extremity. And then sit back, center, sit back, full center. If you think about those terms of central, rooted, substantial, and you say, my mind moves the rest of my body. When you go through what sometimes I talk about, the inventory, which part of your muscles or parts of your body are you going to move? It takes a little bit longer. And that's, I think, what Lucille is trying to allude to. Sometimes people who are doing the first portion of acquiring sequencing and acquiring body movement, they move to what they see, not what they feel. And it's a lot easier to just be flipping your hands this way, because you're not thinking about, hey, I gotta think about substantiality, I gotta get myself centered, and then from there, the inventory. Feet, leg, waist, trunk, shoulders and hands. Then when you finish doing that, the reverse litany is happening. You gotta contract. You gotta say, drop shoulders, drop elbows. You're centering the top, but meantime, you are centering the bottom. Yeah? So that helps you with your Tai Chi later on. When you start to use your mind and run through this mental inventory, this is the parts of my body and the muscles and the joints, etc., that I'm moving in a particular sequence, and doing it in the reverse, and each time you're going back and forth with ebb and flow.